Hello everyone and welcome back to another tips and tricks video mit Fritz, the friendly doctor. Before we start with the tips, I want to show you some highlights of the rescues I have done this week. You will notice that I have saved players from all over the world. This first player is from Belgium, my home country.
Nee, heb ik al. Ik heb maar zelf in mijn backpack zitten, dus... Oh nee, ze zit in mijn tent.
This is actually a German player. His friends abandoned him because he had a broken leg, so he asked me to help him.
Thanks.
I felt a bit compassionate, so I decided to give him a ghillie suit. You might notice that I don't have any special gear with me. This is because this is the first time that I help this player and I don't know if I can trust him or not.
How do you do that?
I often get the question if I ever get shot during a rescue mission. The answer is no, because players know that I don't have special gear with me when I go to rescue them. Besides, there's no reason to shoot me for my gear. If you want something,
Thanks.
just ask it for me. If I can give it to you, I will. The only thing I ask is that I can get safely back to my little camp so I can help other players with the medical gear I store there. Rescuing people is always exciting. Here we had a truck pass by on the roads behind us.
Oh, mother of God. Oh, God. Yeah, I see you. What the hell? What the hell just happened? The plot pressed so much.
I also managed to log into a server once, right in front of a bus where I was arranging a rescue mission. And now a few tips and tricks. Try to learn the zombie movements. This will help to get easy headshots. Even though they don't like it very much, the dogs, like the ones at Berezino, are off limits for zombies, so use it to your advantage. Empty jerrycans can be refilled by using the scroll wheel in front of a large tank like this one. Just make sure that the empty can is in your active inventory. When you are in a town with a lot of buildings but you can't enter one to get away from the zombies, just use the buildings themselves to break the line of sight to get away. Now don't be tempted to run up straight. If you do so, you will make a lot more noise and the zombies will keep finding you. Try to run around in the crouched position so you have very little audibility. If you just manage to use the buildings to break the line of sight, you will get away safely. Also keep in mind the direction where the zombie is moving to. If you cross the line of sight when the zombie is watching you, he will surely detect you. If you can pass behind him as long as he doesn't hear you, he will not see you. Keep in mind that different surfaces will also have different sound effects. The grass I am passing through has little sound, however if I cross the road you will see that my sound will go a lot higher. Some houses have loot spawns in their porches. Just check them, even if they are not enterable, they might contain food and drinks. When you are hurt, you will make heavy breathing sounds. If you hear this, all you need to do is take the painkillers. This will also stop the shaking in the first person view. Some of you noticed an error in my last video. The zombies, they don't spawn at 150 meters, they spawn at 200 meters, and this is a little test I did to confirm this.
Oops.
If you would like to use the mouse to look around while driving a vehicle, just double tap the Alt key. It will lock the looking around function of the mouse and you will be able to steer without any problems anymore. Contrary to popular belief, running without a weapon is actually faster over large distances. The fact is that your character will not slow down after a while, which he will do if you are carrying a weapon. In this little clip I have ran for about 500 meters without slowing down. Camouflage and ghillie suits are mostly found in residential buildings, but also in shacks like I did here. If the floor of a building is partially under the ground, go to the location where normally the loot would be, and if you are lucky you will find it even though it is under the ground. Don't forget to switch to your direct channel when you log in, while this is not done automatically. Some players come on my Skype account, not to ask for help, but to offer their protection. They want to make sure that I get to my patient safely and return home safely. Now, this is not really necessary. As you can see, I have quite a large group of friends I play with. Here we are repairing a helicopter, but we also play the regular Arma 2 game, which can be quite a lot of fun.
Aber dat meeting is zo moeilijk zonder crossen.
Echt hè?
Maar ja, ik ben op tijd.
Ja, zo is goed, zo is goed.
En waar wilde afgedropt worden? Want ik heb nu wel geen marker staan.
There appears to be a little confusion between the two screens you can get when you open your own backpack. When you are switching items between your own inventory and your backpack, you will only have the little list on the left side of the screen. However, as soon as you open a loot pile, a tent, a vehicle or another player's backpack, when double-clicking on your own backpack, you will see the inventory items in this backpack on the right side displayed as icons as well. And to end this week's video, I want to show you a little overview of all the tents and vehicles I have encountered. These are not all the vehicles and tents, because I didn't record all of them. These are a few of the most interesting ones. These vehicles and tents have been found in the woods in the northern region of the map above the airfields. I find these tents and vehicles while I am running around in the northern parts, just to make sure that I am not shot during my travels to get to somebody who is in need. This concludes my little video for this week. If you need medical help or have some questions, please don't hesitate and add me to Skype. Fritz the Friendly is the nickname.